What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be reviewing a wig from Beauty Forever Hair. Of course, their information will be in the description box below. So this hair is a 24-inch Kinky Straight Vpart 150 density wig. That's a lot to say, but yeah, it's a lot to say, and it's a lot of friggin' hair. As you can see here, this is what the Vpart looks like. It's like a little bit of like lace in the front, and you have 4 clips in the front, 2 on each side, and then 2 on the sides, 1 clip in the back, which is weird, I don't use that, but 1 clip at the bottom, and then 2 side straps, of course. Okay, so now that we have the logistics of that hair taken care of, let's go ahead and get into the install. And any questions you have about this hair, feel free to leave a comment. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how I install this hair 2 different ways, one with and then the other without leave out. I'm going to start off doing the leave out method. Honestly, that's my favorite method because it looks more natural. I mean, technically you can do it without leave out, but I don't know, it's not my preferred method. So let's go ahead and get started with the leave out method. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just going ahead and just applying the clips in the front. This is not how it's going to stay, clearly, because it looks crazy. I'm just using it as leverage so I can put the clips like on the sides of my head and the back so it can stay in place. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and take off the clips in the front and go ahead and separate out my leave out. Again, you don't need a whole bunch of leave out. I started to do like a very, very thin amount of leave out, like that much, but I was like, maybe I should use some more. So I pulled out some more hair, which is fine because my hair texture blends really well with this hair texture. So I wound up working out. So if you want to stop here, you absolutely can. Don't mind that piece in the back. I know I need to blend it, but I did not use any heat at all on my hair for this. So if you're somebody that wants to remain heatless, this could definitely work for you. But I'm going to go ahead and continue to style my hair from here. I went through with my curling iron. I think that's like a 1 to 2 inch curling iron barrel, but I just went through and put some curls in this hair. Please disregard how crinkly it looks at the bottom. My curling iron was not hot enough, which is why it looked like that. So I actually wound up having to go through and fix it. But once your curling iron heats up, the key is to lay this hair as flat as possible against the curling iron. Like, don't have it bulky, make it flat so that the heat of the curling iron can kind of like straighten it out a little bit and it won't look crinkly like that, and you'll have some really cute waves or whatever. So once I'm done curling the hair, I'm actually going ahead and mapping out where my part is going to be for the no leave out style, because I'm getting ready to start that shortly. But first I'm going to go ahead and tuck away my hair at the top. So before I jump into how I make the no leave out look presentable, and by presentable I mean like blending the top, I'm just gonna go through and cut some layers in the hair to kind of shape my face because I feel like it makes it look a lot better. I'm gonna cut some layers, I'm gonna fix my edges, and I'm gonna go through and actually flat iron the insides of my hair because it's super thick and poofy. Again, that's optional, but that's actually what helped me make the hair look a lot flatter. And this is the part that I was talking about when I say I go through my flat iron. I'm not going to flat iron the rest of my hair all the way to the ends. I'm really just going to flat iron the insides. Like if you can see at the top, it's really crinkly, like places where I didn't lay my my curling iron. So I'm just going through with my flat iron to straighten that out because it makes it look more neater and a little bit flatter. Again, this is optional, you don't have to do this, but I just the hair was really poofy, so I just wanted to flatten it down some. Okay, so now that the hair is finally styled how I like it, I'm going to go through and show you guys how I create the no leave out style. The first thing that I'm going to do actually is go through and adjust my combs. I'm going to get them as close together as I physically can. As you can see, I laid that one pretty good. Like it's right there on my part, and I'm going to go through and do the other side as close to it as I can. Once that's done, you're going to go ahead and take the rat tail part of your comb and act like you're going to create like a thin part in the hair, but instead of creating a part, we're actually going to push it over towards the part. Like if you can see, I'm pushing it inward, like towards my part, so that it can cover up that little thin piece of lace right there, so you can't see. Basically, it's kind of like a track like that you can see. You're going to try to cover it up. So you're taking your comb, you're going to push it over, and then I'm going to use my Got To Be hairspray to kind of seal it in place. Just know that this part right here is pretty tedious because you have to make sure that it's like frozen in place. If you want, you can even get a blow dryer, and like after you spray the Got To Be hairspray, you see how I'm fanning with my hand, you can take the blow dryer and just like blow dry it. I actually prefer the blow dry method because I feel like it works a little bit better. But you're literally going to keep doing the same thing over and over until it lays how you need it to lay. It's very important that you don't rush through this part because you're going to wind up seeing a track in the front. You just want to just go through, and wherever you see like a little piece of track or lace, just make sure you cover it up, spray it, freeze it in place, and then let it dry. And I'm using my brush to kind of smooth it out to make it flat. That's what I'm doing. And then you're just going to repeat the same steps on the other side. After that, I'm just going to touch up my edges, and then I am done. Now I just want to go through and talk a little bit about this hair. This hair is super thick and full. I believe the density is 150, but again, all the information is in the description box below. I don't have any issues with tangling. I don't have any issues with shedding with this hair. The only thing I can say is that because it's kinky straight hair, it will poof up if it's like humid out and you go outside. It will start to get poofy, especially if you do the flat iron method like how I did earlier. But if you don't do that, then you don't have anything to worry about. But just know, like, you know, your curls and your hair will poof up. But aside from that, I feel like this is very convenient, fast hair. Once you get down the method of doing the like no leave out look, if you're deciding to go through that, or if you even decide to do the leave out look, it's super quick. It really doesn't take very long to put this on at all, and it looks really, really great. So I definitely think it's worth it. So definitely make sure you go and check it out. Thank you so much for watching this video. Adios till next time.